So if you have 5 minutes to spare, just give it to me. Let me show you how to make this easy chocolate biscuit cake. Happy? We should put it that way. I have a lot of way I make my chocolate cake, but this is the one that I prefer making most because it's the easiest. Within 5 minutes you're done making and you're up to bake. Now we need here 1 cup of milk. So I'll be using this my milk. It wasn't enough. I added water to give me 1 cup. This vinegar is 500 now. Just buy it from the place you're buying your flour and keep it. You use it as long as you want. Keep that milk aside. Now let's work on our sugar. We have 1 cup of sugar. I'll be adding 2 eggs to the sugar. Now the sugar was not sweet at all. In fact, it was a little bit bitter. All right, so I'll crack in my 2 eggs. I got the egg to 200 naira for one. So I have here 1/2 cup of my oil. You can add melted butter or melted margarine instead. Go ahead and cream that for 1 minute. Remember I promised us 5 minutes. I'm not sure I use up to 5 minutes in this particular recipe because it is very easy. Now this is what I have. I'm going to keep that aside. Then in another bowl I'll measure in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. That is 2 cups. I will measure in my 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. You can use 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Now go ahead and sieve that. Add in 2 teaspoons of your baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of your baking soda. Go ahead and sieve. It is very important. All right, so add in your salt and mix everything together like that. It's always important to add salt because it will balance everything, and if you don't add salt, it will just be there. It will look as if something is missing. Yes. Now bring out the wet ingredient. We'll go ahead and add in your vanilla flavor or use any flavor you love using. So I'll mix that together and then I'll pour in the buttermilk, the vinegar and the milk. Just pour that in. Now if you don't want to use baking soda, you don't need to add the vinegar, right? Just use your regular milk and your baking powder. You're good to go. Now we'll be pouring that in 2 bags. I'll add in the first one and mix. You can add everything at once. Assurance cover you. All right, so after mixing the first one, I'll go ahead and pour in the second one and mix. Oh, this cake was very good. It was soft, it was creamy, it was delicious. And I have here 1/2 cup of my hot water. Now you can go ahead and add in that small sachet of coffee or 1 teaspoon of coffee. I did not want to add the coffee because it was already bitter at this stage and I wanted to give it to my children. The last chocolate cake I made, they did not eat it. They only licked the syrup on top and told me it was very bitter. Sugar, it's my cake. So I'll be breaking in this biscuit for them. This biscuit will melt beautifully well in your chocolate cake. Very good. Now I greased my pan with oil and then pour in my chocolate butter like that. I'll go ahead and preheat my pot for 2 minutes. If you're using pot, if you're using your oven, preheat it for 2 minutes. Tap it like that to make sure you remove all the air bubbles. You know, all the air bubbles are the things that give you holes in your cake. All right, so that is it. Just tap it out. You can tap. I just did once and go ahead and bake for 40 minutes. It is ready. You guys know how to use pot to bake now, Abby. So I did not show the part because I felt you guys know how to do it already by now because that's what we basically use. You understand? So this is how our cake is looking like. It is very soft. That's the biscuit. The biscuit melted pretty well into this chocolate cake. You will love it. Your children are going to love it. And so after that, I give them what they deserve. One cut. So I share this one to the passerby at my estate gate. My girl just took it there, and everybody that was interested took one cut, and it wasn't enough to share. So this is it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, follow for more. Bye.